Hi, today I want to talk about exceptional tweeters in audiophile, high-end audiophile speakers. There are many types of speakers, of tweeters, sorry. Domes made of from many different materials like silk, polyester, paper sometimes, titanium, diamond, beryllium, all kinds of materials, ribbons, AMTs, planars, plasma. Uh, so the first one, the first tweeter I would like to talk about is a plasma tweeter, very unique, very expensive also, from the company Lansche Audio. It's a German brand. The name is Corona, and sensitivity 98 dB, which is not the highest, but also very good. It's placed inside of the horn. So if you are, if you don't accept any horn colorations, that could be potentially a problem. But this one goes up to 150 kilohertz, super high. And but you have to sit directly on axis to both of these, left and right, in order to hear all these high frequencies, super high frequencies. Otherwise, you will not hear them because they beam like a laser. Mm, this is how it works, physics. So you have to consider if that's the right type for you. You have to just sit in the right position in order to hear everything. The next tweeter in a Zeta Zero orbital, it's a ribbon, but uh, it consists of many small membranes which are placed in a circle in this upper section of the column. So it's a 360 degrees radiation. The range is above 50 kilohertz because these membranes are very light and they are made of a very special material, partly organic, partly inorganic. They can withstand super high temperatures, and because each side, each column uses many of these small membranes, the distortion is super low. I think that these speakers completely destroy the competition when it comes to distortion at a given SPL level, especially above 100 decibels. So if this is something you're looking for, if you like omnidirectional speakers, this model is definitely worth to check out. Also, the mid-range, of course, the mid-range drivers and woofers are omnidirectional also here in this speaker. The next model is Aries Cerat Aurora. It's an open baffle model. It uses a RAL, Serbian RAL tweeter, which is a dipole and horn loaded. Uh, this horn is made specifically for this driver, and it's very efficient. Mm, the company says on their website that distortion characteristics, focus on this, please. The distortion characteristics at 114 decibels are lower than those of the best dome tweeters at 95 dB. This is remarkable achievement. Of course, nobody listens at 114. But anyway, even at lower levels, the distortion should be super low. Mm, so maybe only Zeta Zero can compete here, but Magicos, Wilson, Sonus Faber, Focal, Rockport, and all these hi-fi brands, they can they just cannot compete with this. Um, this model is also worth to check out. Another tweeter, which is a beryllium, made from beryllium, but it's a dome. So a classic dome tweeter just made for the membrane is from beryllium, and also the mid-range driver is from beryllium, and it's a point source. Here you can see the top of the line like reference series, but the cheaper models also are using the same driver, and they say that it can play up to 100 kilohertz. And beryllium is a metal that is very rigid and very light. But the dispersion pattern is sort of normal. It's not a horn loaded, not as narrow as horns, but not as wide as omnidirectional speakers, that's for sure. The last speaker on my list comes from the company, a very interesting company, Oswald Mill Audio. And what they do is absolutely incredible. They mostly make horns, but this model is an open baffle, two-way. The woofers are 15-inch field coil. Old, these are taken from some theater speakers, but they are restored, and I think the company produced only 10 pairs of these ironic speakers. And here the Twitter is from RAL. It's a ribbon. It's very long, very tall, and it's placed also in a horn. And yeah, the material of the horn is iron, so super stiff. Yeah, this speaker is very interesting, very unique, super efficient. I mean, you can play it with single-ended triode tube amplifier for sure, because of its high efficiency, and there is no cabinet, so there is no compression, there is no back wave, the problems with the back wave from the drivers. This is overlooked high-end model, but yeah, only 10 pairs are made. So that's it. These are the tweeters I found interesting. I find them to be one of the best. If you know of anything else, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.